Burkina Faso is leading an agricultural revolution that has captivated the entire continent, defying the bleak predictions that have long doomed the region to perpetual food insecurity. Burkina Faso is proving that self-reliance and food sovereignty are not mere pipe dreams, but a tangible reality within reach. While its neighbors remain shackled to the constant cycle of foreign aid and empty promises of food assistance, Burkina Faso, under the bold and decisive leadership of President Captain Ibrahim Traoré, has charted a new path, one of uncompromising national dignity and unwavering self-determination. At the heart of this transformation lies a decision that has stunned observers across Africa. Prisoners, once languishing in idleness behind bars, are now actively working the land, farming and feeding the nation. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an update on global trends that shape our future. The catalyst for this radical shift came in 2023, when President Traoré made a firm declaration that would echo across the continent. Burkina Faso would no longer beg for food. True to his word, the president backed this statement with swift and decisive action, introducing one of the most groundbreaking policies of his administration: the integration of prisoners into the national agricultural workforce. What was once a costly burden on the state, the expense of housing and feeding inmates, has now been transformed into a driving force fueling the country's development. Through this meticulously structured initiative, Burkina Faso's correctional facilities have been repurposed into centers of agricultural training and food production. Instead of merely punishing offenders, the government is empowering them with invaluable skills that will enable their successful reintegration into society as productive citizens. The results have been nothing short of astounding, with prisoners cultivating vast fields of wheat, maize, and rice, and even managing the security of these agricultural sites without the need for a single guard. Through a meticulously structured initiative, Burkina Faso's correctional facilities have been repurposed into centers of agricultural training and food production. Instead of merely punishing offenders, the government is empowering them with invaluable skills that will enable their successful reintegration into society as productive citizens. The results have been nothing short of astounding, with prisoners cultivating vast fields of wheat, maize, and rice, and even managing the security of these agricultural sites without the need for a single guard. This innovative approach is not only enhancing Burkina Faso's food security, but is also playing a crucial role in rehabilitating prisoners and reducing crime rates. The impact of this program is already visible, with the Bapo Agricultural Prison now housing 80 inmates dedicated to full-time farming, and an additional 180 prisoners from Bomo Prison mobilized during the rainy season to bolster production. But Burkina Faso's transformation extends far beyond the confines of the prison system. President Traoré's administration has launched a comprehensive set of agricultural reforms that focus on mechanization, sustainable farming, technological innovation, infrastructure development, and research-driven solutions. These efforts represent a national movement towards economic sovereignty and resilience. The government's investment in agricultural mechanization has been a game changer, with the distribution of hundreds of tractors, tillers, motor pumps, and motorcycles to rural communities. This shift has significantly increased productivity and efficiency, reducing the physical strain on farmers while simultaneously boosting food production on an unprecedented scale. Recognizing the importance of agroecology, Burkina Faso has also embraced environmentally friendly farming practices, promoting crop rotation, composting, and sustainable water management techniques. This approach not only ensures long-term sustainability, but also reduces the country's reliance on imported chemical inputs, a move that further solidifies its path towards true food sovereignty. The integration of digital innovations into the agricultural sector has further enhanced efficiency. Farmers now have access to real-time data on weather patterns, market prices, and soil conditions through government-supported mobile applications and online platforms. These tools empower farmers to make informed decisions, plan their planting and harvesting cycles, and access critical financial services. Burkina Faso's commitment to agricultural research and development has also been instrumental in its transformation. The government has forged partnerships with scientific institutions, universities, and international research organizations, to develop drought-resistant and disease-resistant seed varieties, as well as innovative irrigation techniques and soil management strategies. To ensure the seamless distribution and storage of agricultural products, Burkina Faso has also invested heavily in infrastructure development, including the construction of agricultural roads, modern storage facilities, and new marketplaces. These efforts have strengthened the domestic economy by reducing reliance on foreign food imports. Through these groundbreaking initiatives, President Traoré is redefining Burkina Faso's agricultural landscape. His administration's bold, strategic, and innovative approach is breaking the chains of dependency and positioning the country as a leader in food security and economic resilience. Burkina Faso is no longer merely surviving, it is thriving. The message from President Traoré to the people of Burkina Faso and Africa as a whole is clear. We can feed ourselves, we can prosper, and we can reclaim our destiny. This understanding of the fundamental truth that too many African leaders have ignored for far too long, that we must produce what we consume and consume what we produce, is the driving force behind Burkina Faso's agricultural revolution. As Burkina Faso continues to shatter the myths that have held the continent back for decades, it is setting an example for the rest of Africa. This is not just an agricultural experiment, it is a declaration of independence from the forces that have kept Africa in chains. Burkina Faso's success is a testament to the power of vision, determination, and strong leadership in transforming a nation and inspiring others to follow suit. The underpinnings of Burkina Faso's agricultural transformation extend beyond the mere cultivation of crops. President Traoré recognizes that true and sustainable development must begin with the sector that engages the majority of the population. In Burkina Faso, over 80% of the people are farmers. This is not a weakness, but an immense untapped strength that the government is determined to harness to drive national progress. For decades, agriculture in many African countries, including Burkina Faso, has been undermined, neglected, and deprioritized. Despite possessing some of the world's most fertile lands, the continent remains the only one that cannot feed itself. This dependency, President Traoré argues, was engineered by Western narratives that have conditioned African nations to believe they cannot sustain themselves. The colonizers and imperialists have perpetuated the lie that Africa's lands, particularly in Burkina Faso, are too arid to produce enough food, and that the continent must rely on imported wheat, rice, and other staples to survive. These falsehoods, the president insists, are part of a calculated effort to keep Africa in a state of perpetual dependency. If a nation cannot feed itself, it cannot be truly sovereign, and food dependency becomes a tool of control. Under President Traoré's bold leadership, Burkina Faso is rejecting these narratives and proving that it can achieve food self-sufficiency. What was once deemed impossible is now becoming a reality as the country cultivates wheat on its own soil, shattering the myths that have held it back for generations. The successful cultivation of wheat is more than just a symbolic achievement. It represents a turning point in Burkina Faso's economic strategy. Wheat production is now a top national priority, and the government is determined to drastically reduce its reliance on imported wheat flour. This is just the beginning of a broader initiative, the Agro-Pastoral and Horticulture Offensive 2023 to 2025, a presidential program aimed at increasing food production across multiple sectors. This ambitious program seeks to boost national agricultural output across all key crops and livestock, using modernized farming techniques to improve efficiency and yield, promoting local food processing industries to add value and create jobs, investing in irrigation and water management to maximize land productivity, and strengthening farmer support programs to ensure that smallholder farmers have access to the resources they need. This initiative is a direct challenge to the outdated colonial-era agricultural policies that have kept Burkina Faso and much of Africa dependent on food imports. By prioritizing local food production, President Traoré is not only securing Burkina Faso's food future, but also setting an example for the entire continent. Importantly, this movement is not just being driven by the government, it is being embraced by the people. Across Burkina Faso, farmers are recognizing the importance of this initiative and actively contributing to its success. They understand that this is about more than just food. It is about economic sovereignty, national dignity, and the future of their country. For too long, African farmers have been marginalized, treated as an afterthought in national development plans. But under President Traoré's leadership, this is changing. Farmers are now seen as the backbone of national development, and they are being given the tools, training, and support they need to succeed. This is a powerful shift, as an empowered agricultural sector can drive job creation, reduce poverty, and strengthen national resilience. Burkina Faso's decision to prioritize agriculture is not just a policy shift, it is a revolution in thinking. This is about self-reliance, resilience, and long-term prosperity. The successful cultivation of wheat is the proof that Burkina Faso can defy the odds and achieve true food sovereignty. But this is only the beginning, as the government is fully committed to scaling up these efforts, ensuring that food production increases across the board. The rest of Africa must pay attention, for Burkina Faso is showing that food dependency is a choice, and so is self-sufficiency. If one of the most historically marginalized countries on the continent can achieve this, what excuse do other African nations have? It is time to break free from the colonial mindset that tells us we cannot sustain ourselves. It is time to take control of our resources and invest in our people. The Burkinabe model is proving that with vision, determination, and strong leadership, food sovereignty is not just possible, it is inevitable. As Burkina Faso continues its march towards true independence, one of the most transformational policies introduced by President Traoré is the People's Investment Program. This initiative allows Burkinabe citizens to directly invest in entrepreneurial projects that contribute to national development, shifting the country towards self-reliance by mobilizing domestic resources and citizen participation in economic growth. Through this program, ordinary citizens now play an active role in shaping Burkina Faso's economic and agricultural policies. A prime example of this initiative in action is the establishment of a new tomato paste processing factory in Bobo Dioulasso, which officially opened on November 30th, 2024. Burkina Faso's agricultural revolution is not just about food production. It is a declaration of independence, a defiant assertion of the nation's ability to control its own destiny. Under President Traoré's leadership, the country is shattering the myths that have held Africa back for generations, proving that self-reliance, resilience, and national dignity are not just lofty ideals, but tangible realities within reach. As the world watches in awe, Burkina Faso is setting the stage for a new era of African development, one in which the continent's vast resources and hard-working population are harnessed to drive sustainable growth and prosperity. This is not just a success story for Burkina Faso, it is a beacon of hope for all of Africa, a testament to the transformative power of bold vision, strategic thinking, and unwavering determination. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like as well as a sub